yeah!
Welcome back to One Brain Ops. My name is Ryan Brewer, and I am joined by Daniel Brewer.
Hi. You can't see me waving.
Carl Holtz.
You can't see me waving either.
That's true, he's not even waving. And Olivia Holtz.
I wish I could wave.
Oh, she lost her arm.
She doesn't have hands.
They're gone.
Alright, so we are playing Two of These People Are Lying, wherein we each put a Wikipedia article title in a pile, and we take turns drawing them, and the people who don't know what it is, they have to make stuff up. And the one person who does know what it is, they can be all smug and stuff. Usually that's Daniel. So, without further ado, we will begin with the first round, where we will be talking about... I can't tell... I think that's RRI1.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
RRI1.
RRI1. Alright, well, we will discuss. Libby, what is RRI1?
God damn it.
Take your time.
She has to remember the article.
Yeah. This is I typed it a while ago.
Go to Carl first.
Now Carl has to remember the article too.
I'm hoping staring at it will give me an answer, and it's not.
Alright, fair enough. Carl, what's RRI1?
It's a railroad designation around Istanbul.
Around Istanbul. Okay, and Daniel?
It's a Romanian news station.
Okay. I'm not even writing anything down. Libby,
No notes are needed.
No.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of Scooby-Doo saying it.
RRI1.
Libby, can you elaborate on your no ideas, please?
Absolutely, for the content.
Daniel, can you tell me more about the news station?
It was a very short news article, but it was international. So, the radio station. So, it was kind of used to teach Romanian to outside countries.
Oh, so like teaching the language.
But it was a news station. So it kind of came on. It came on, and then other stuff came on after it, like on the radio.
Oh.
It doesn't explain it at all, but
That's such a novel idea for one thing to end and then another thing to come on after it.
On the radio?
you know what I
I've
mean.
never heard of that before. Alright. Carl, please, tell me more.
It's a rail line that basically goes from the southernmost point of Istanbul to the northernmost point, with stops all along it. It's a rail line.
Okay.
The one designation is because it was the first one. Interestingly, though, the one did not appear until 5 years after it opened in 1954, because that was when they built their second rail line.
Okay. Do you know what the RRI stands for?
Railroad Istanbul.
Ah, that makes sense.
I can tell you what the RRI stands for.
What does it stand for?
Romanian Radio International.
Alright, well, I think it was Libby. No. Actually, I think it's Daniel. Am I right?
Yes, it's mine.
Yeah, I figured. That was one of those that, like, that's what I was afraid was going to happen with what cheer, where no one would have any idea what to do. So, that was bound to happen eventually. Well, good job, Daniel. You picked a good article.
Picked
It
a
is-
bad article.
Yeah, it's now Carl's turn after Daniel enters in a new article. Mine is in there now. Transition. Alright, we're back. It's Carl's turn. Carl.
Oh yeah! Goody Sapphire!
What? Goody Sapphire.
Beauty Sapphire.
Goody Sapphire, indeed.
No, give me that back. I want to throw it.
Not until you're
Yeah,
done.
you can't do it yet.
Oh, no. Okay, Libby, tell me about the Goody Sapphire.
The Goody sapphire is a very big sapphire, which was discovered in India, and it was of religious importance because it symbolized hope and longevity. But it was stolen.
So, does them not having the Goody sapphire make them less hopeful that it'll be recovered?
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Well, it's hard to be hopeful without your symbol of hope.
Without your hope rock.
All hope is lost.
Yeah.
Alright, Daniel, tell me about the Goody sapphire.
So it is a rarer version of the rock sapphire, specifically sought after due to its more intricate designs, which makes it more valuable.
I'm pulling up my mental picture of sapphires right now. Looking at the intricate designs. Alright, Ryan, tell me about that Goody sapphire.
You guys are not gonna believe this. It's another spider. The Goody sapphire, unlike Sparkle Muffin, which is a jumping spider, the Goody sapphire is actually a type of tarantula. So it's a very large spider. It's critically endangered in the wild. It lives in one specific area of protected forest in India. It's thought that it had a larger range at one point, of course, before humans cut down a lot of its habitat. But it is actually thriving in the pet trade. A lot of people who keep tarantulas like to keep Goody sapphires because they're very beautiful spiders. They're mostly blue, hence sapphire, and they've got some kind of accents of yellow on their legs.
That was going to be my question: is where does the sapphire come into play?
Yeah. Do you have another question to follow that up? Such as, where does the Goody come
Yeah,
into play?
what's that Goody about?
Yeah, Goody is the place where it was first described. So there's a place called Goody in India, which is, there was a railway station there, and basically one of these spiders had hitched a ride on a train, and it was first described in Goody.
I really like the idea of a spider like
I
getting
can
on a
try-
train,
yeah,
like with a little hat.
Like the hobo, like the thing slung over the shoulder. but he's got 8 legs, so he's got like 4 of them slung over the shoulder.
He's got a dog.
Oh, a little 8-legged dog.
No, he's just got like a little smaller spider. Or like a little, like a caterpillar or something.
Liv, when was the Hope Rock stolen?
The Hope Rock
The
was
big Hope
stolen
Rock.
in the 1800s.
So wait, is
Okay.
this Hope Rock bigger or smaller than the one in Wetshire?
It is slightly smaller.
Slightly.
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 That's
a
pretty
That's why it got
big
stolen.
rock.
Wow, how do you
There's a
steal
lot
a
of
rock that
sapphire.
big?
You Ocean's 11 it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean they still don't know the details because like no one knew, and it just disappeared.
So, Daniel, where do these intricate patterns come from? Are they like a part
Naturally
of?
formed.
They're a part of the mineral itself. Okay. So when I think of sapphires,
Well, stop.
There's your issue.
when I think of sapphires, I don't think of like a very naturally, geometrically interesting shape.
Okay.
Okay, and
For that reason, I'm out.
Welcome to Shark
Thank you, Shark. Anyone else have an offer?
50,000.
For 0%? Just give me the money.
Ryan, you just did a spider.
I sure did.
So either you're playing for confusion,
That is the goal.
which is very plausible, or it's not yours. Livy, you said this is slightly smaller than the What Cheer Rock.
Yeah, that's why it got stolen. It was
The
a lot of
what-
sapphire.
The What Cheer Rock is huge.
Yeah, that's why it got stolen.
Carl's seen it. He's pointed to it.
I pointed at it.
And
I'll
I
put it
saw
up
a
on
picture
screen.
of you next
We
to
have
it.
photographic evidence. Carl has pointed to the
Face
What
reveal.
Rock.
Yeah, it was a shit ton of like naturally formed sapphire, and so that's really expensive. Cause you could cut that really good.
You could cut
You
that.
could. Like one of the biggest issues with cutting gemstones is that they're just too small, and
Yeah,
so you can't
that's
do
actually true.
details. Yeah.
But it's too big. The gemstone
That's
is
so
too
many
big.
chances.
If you can fit a saddle on you, you shouldn't be alive.
It's not alive. That's the best part.
Eat it where it is.
Ah, jeez.
Billy?
Livy, is it yours?
No.
Damn. It's yours.
No.
Another spider?
It's
You
another spider.
monster!
I was playing for confusion. That's how this works.
I love it.
You guys see that another ASDF movie finally came out? Interesting.
All right, I'm gonna put in a new article, and then we will move on to Daniel's turn. I like that mine are finally getting picked.
Yeah, and they're all spiders.
That's why they weren't
I
getting
had
picked.
this spider thing going, and I'm like, I really want to talk about spiders. We're back. It's Daniel's turn. Daniel, what are we talking about?
Brass Against.
Sorry, what? Brass Against. Okay.
Brass Against. Alright. Just a moment.
He's got to write down everybody's names.
R Y Q
That's an old
A
joke.
N.
That's older than the one from earlier with the,
Yes, it
the
is.
deadly bacteria.
Alright, Carl, go ahead and tell me what Brass Against is.
Brass Against is a general protest group. They have a board, essentially, and it's a brass band, or a collection of brass bands that that will, if there's an issue that they're passionate about, they'll bring it to the board and say like, "Hey, can we support this?"
And they'll play their brass instruments?
Yeah, very loudly.
Alright, Olivia. I think I got what I need from there for now.
I gotta figure.
Okay, it is an international brass competition, and it started in
IBS.
1936.
International Brass Competition. What?
Yes, IBC.
IBC. I said IBS.
Irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Start.
Completely over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can make up a new one if you want.
No, I have IBS in my head now. That's not where it's supposed to be.
Let's talk about fart level.
Okay, so it started in 1936 when a group of friends got together, and they were in all different countries, but because they'd been friends in college, and then they all moved to different countries, and they were all pursuing careers in music, but they'd stayed in touch, and they decided to have a little competition in Denmark, and then it got really popular, and it's still going on today.
Alright, Ryan, go ahead and tell me what Brass Against is.
Okay, well, Carl was concerningly close. So, this is actually a brass band. They're a brass cover band, and they cover essentially protest songs. So the name is derived from the band Rise Against, but they play a lot of like Rage Against the Machine and that kind of thing, but brass covers, obviously. And they were formed in 2016. And they had a notable incident in 2021 wherein their singer, whose first name is Sophia, and I don't remember her last name, in the middle of a performance, peed on a fan's face.
Thanks, Ryan. I want to go right on back to Olivia. So
with the IBS.
Sorry, I should have waited and had you come back to me for that. But
so I want to hear more about what the competition they had was again.
So basically, one was a trumpet player, one was a trombone player, one did French horn, one was a saxophonist, and basically,
Oh, you fucked.
not a brass instrument, strike! No woodwinds.
I've heard enough. Okay. Do you have anything to add to yours, Carl?
Some notable causes they have fought with is like Black Lives Matter protests. They've done a lot of like LGBTQ rights protests. They're pretty left wing.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Okay, I think
They have left-leaning politics.
Yeah.
I think my answer is gonna be Ryan.
You think that I'm telling the truth about a singer from a brass cover band peeing on a fan's face in the middle of the show?
I am.
They're insane.
You're correct.
Which is the wildest part of that
You
whole
said the
thing.
same thing as Carl, but you were more in depth. So
Yes,
It's a wild video
because
too.
I really thought Carl was going to be cool and not like go for that answer, but
I didn't. I knew what it was, but I didn't.
it was on
remember it
JRVP.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay, well that was Daniel's turn. I've got to put in another article. Finally, I got picked twice in a row.
Wow.
Wow, we're flying through mine. Okay, I've got to pick another one. We'll be right back. All right, it's Olivia's turn now. So back-to-back Ryan articles. Let's see if we get a third one.
Okay. Your word is choppington.
It is back to back to back Ryan
Choppington.
words.
Oh, it sure is.
Chopping ton?
oh,
You can't throw it yet.
I didn't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, you want to start since it's yours?
Oh yeah. And the funny thing is, you guys aren't gonna believe this. It's another spider.
Okay. Daniel.
It is a type of fish.
Okay. Carl.
It is a large village in England.
They're gonna say villain.
Yeah.
It is a large villain. It's if the
No, that's Sparkle Muffin.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. Tell me more about the spider.
Okay, so yes, it's the proper name is the southern Choppington's house spider something.
Like the music.
Anyway,
Electro House.
Choppington. So, the guy who described it was Presley Choppington, who was actually a senator of South Carolina for a little while, but in his post senatorial career,
Your head's stuck.
Yeah, you're gonna hurt yourself over there, bud. Anyway, Presley Choppington, after he was a senator, he was kind of a naturalist describing things in the world, and this spider is native to the southern United States, as well as to Mexico and Central America. So yeah, he was the one who described it.
Okay. Carl, tell me more about the village.
There's not much of note besides a lot of old buildings. It is in England. It's in Northampton.
I've been there.
No, I haven't. I know where you've been.
Okay, Daniel. The fish.
So this is a saltwater fish.
Okay.
The Choppington.
And it does and it is usually swimming near the surface. That's where it is most of the time. and this time it does actually eat insects.
Okay.
Right, unlike that mollusk.
And then other stuff that's like at the surface, like obviously you can catch it, you know.
Also, interestingly, if I read the article correctly, which I'm 99% sure
Honestly, toss up.
I did not, because it was kind of confusingly worded. It seemed like it got named Choppington in 2010.
Huh.
I don't know what it was before, and that's why I don't think I read the article correctly.
Okay.
But
Weird.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Wait, where is it?
England.
Yeah, Northampton.
Huh. Because like nowadays, the only things that get renamed are when like people name their cities like Google or something.
Or Jim Thorpe.
Yeah.
Who would do that?
Did it get
I know
renamed?
Tommy York.
Jim Thorpe?
Yeah.
It was Mach Chunk before.
Oh, yeah.
And then they bought the body of an Olympic athlete.
Just buying humans, no biggie.
Yeah. We can actually like drive through there this year.
Hmm.
What if we don't want to?
You don't have to.
Okay,
So
I don't want it to be another spider.
Well, I have more facts. on
Okay,
this.
tell me more spider facts.
Don't
So-
fall for the spider.
I want spider
This
facts.
one's actually kind of a big spider. It's not like tarantula sized, but
Okay.
it. So the interesting thing about it, the females are actually pretty big,
Okay.
but they spend their whole lives basically inside. They find like kind of a hole to hide in, spin
Okay.
their web around it, and just spend their entire lives back there. So like they're really commonly found in like barns and things, yeah, they basically just sit back there motionless until an insect gets caught in their web or a male spider comes in and does like a specific like series of taps on the web to alert her that it's a male.
For those of you who can't see, which is everyone, Daniel is currently laying on the couch cuddling a chair.
Yeah, we don't know what is wrong with him exactly,
Okay,
but yeah. So yeah, the Choppington Southern
Yeah.
House Spider.
Okay. God, I have to go with village.
It is.
Sweet.
I really don't know if it was or wasn't renamed. Get in the comments!
Yeah. See, the thing is, Daniel screwed me up by picking my article, or I would have gone spider 3 times in a row, and that would have been much more convincing.
Yeah. Okay, Carl, tell me about it.
So, large village and civil parish in Northumberland, England.
Oh, okay.
5 miles to the southeast of Morpeth and north of Bedlington.
Okay. Bedlington.
Bedlington.
Choppington, Bedlington.
Right.
Okay.
Ha.
Same theme.
Okay, so yes, I did read it wrong. Until the 1st of July 2010, it was called North Bedlington.
Okay.
And
Did
so
they-
on the 1st of July in 2010, it became Choppington.
They were like, man,
Why did
we
it
gotta
become
have a better
Choppington?
name.
I don't know.
I assume gang wars between North Bedlington and Bedlington.
Probably.
Yeah.
Governance is a very interesting tab on this article.
Ooh.
An electoral ward exists.
Oh. Okay.
Interesting.
One other interesting factoid, I was describing a real spider, but it's just called the Southern House Spider, not the Choppington Southern House Spider. Alright, well that was that game. Lots of spiders in that one. Bye!